Today's topic is discipline. What do you think of when you think of the word discipline? It's known to have like a regiment or some sort of routine to work towards something specifically and have an end result. So my story with discipline is when I was in high school, I was a cross country and track runner. And I ran before that, but when I got to high school, it was when I was serious about doing it. And our coach was notoriously known around the region for being a drill sergeant. He was a very strict coach. It was not about fun. It was about doing a job. And we all hated him because he was really tough, really hard. I mean, there were times where we had to tread water in the deep end with their elbows up out of the water. We'd have to get up super early before school sometimes and run. We'd do workouts that were really strenuous on our body. And before we would go home, he'd have another set of workouts for us. On top of that, when we would go to meets, it was very, we weren't allowed to be around any other team, not even the boys team of our school. And we weren't allowed to celebrate when we won because it was to be expected, but we got reamed out if we got second place or worse. So he was very strict. But the thing that I did like about him is that his way of training us has stuck with me ever since. I was able to see how far I could do something. I was able to see how strong I really was. I actually disciplined myself even further than he did. Like, I wouldn't have any sweets or treats all week until after my meet. So I created my own regiment and discipline because I really wanted to be a fantastic runner. And I was. I actually became the top runner of my school and placed the 9th in the state of Maryland. And our school, our females team also won over and over and over again so many meets. And I don't know if we would have done as well if we didn't have such discipline. No, he was a little over the top, but at the same time, it was actually beneficial for us. Nobody quit the team. We were all about doing a really good job and taking ourselves to that limit. So when it comes to discipline, we all have different bars, and we all have different bars with different things. So one being the example of recreational sports, or running a race, or playing a football game, or basketball, or whatever it is, whatever team, and not just recreational, whether it's like a debate team or a chess tournament or whatever it is, when we're serious about something, we work hard to have the end result that we want. You can't sit on the couch and eat a bag of potatoes every night, potato chips every night, and then expect to lose weight. We have to have some sort of discipline with ourselves if we want to get somewhere. Now, the common misconception, though, I think, is that, we have to do it all real fast, real quick in order to get it. Like doing 2,000 ab curls a day in order to get that six pack, No, that's not necessarily how that's not necessarily discipline, because what happens is we normally burn out. We might do it for 3 days and then be like, screw this. We have to know what our bar is. So, if we, really want to work on something, we can ease our way into it, doing, 100 ab curls, maybe every other day, if you want to lose weight, or or work on your diet, look at what your diet is. And instead of just go cold turkey with everything and shocking your system, you might want to do some sort of regiment and discipline yourself that I am not having any sugar this week, or I am only going to have dairy 2 times a week, or, have some sort of regiment, have your own discipline. Because the truth is, that coach was really tough on us, and even though he was disciplining us, we really were the ones that were doing the discipline. We didn't have to listen to him. We could have quit. So we are the only one in charge of our body. So if we want to have some sort of discipline, that's up to us. We have to trust ourselves to make that choice, to stick to that plan, and to be able to know what our goal is. And so a good thing would be to have a vision board, or to write a note on top of your refrigerator to remind you why not to open that fridge again? Or have a note on your mirror remembering what your goal is and what your intention is on the daily. Maybe setting an alarm on your clock every couple hours to remind yourself to stay on track or remember what it is that you're going for and not slip off track with our other desires and tastes for other things. So discipline, it can be difficult, especially in the beginning, but once you get into a habit and a routine and you know what your goal is that you're going for, discipline actually becomes nourishing and actually becomes good company. So instead of being this daunting thing, which it might feel in the beginning because your body's not used to it, it will become your friend if you let it, because again, discipline's only there to help you towards what you really want. And if you really want that, you're going to have to make the steps towards it, right? And only you can do it. So find out what it is that you're looking for and set that bar, that realistic bar for yourself, and create that discipline and just go get it.